I have a really good feeling we're going to hear about Grand Theft Auto 6 in a community update very, very soon. And I have a good feeling about this for about 3 different reasons. Let's go ahead and jump into the first one right now. And that is the fact that Rockstar Games' parent company, Take-Two Interactive, they have their Q4 2023 earnings call on May 17th, 2023 at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So typically what happens on these earnings calls, and the last one we got was on February 6th, 2023, is we hear from the executives and the chairman at Take-Two Interactive, the likes of Strauss Zelnick, who you've heard talk about Grand Theft Auto 6, the leaks, how it has impacted their team. You hear from Karl Slatoff. You basically get to hear about how the company is doing. And for the most part, most of what you get on these calls are just little snippets or things that might give you some positive outlook or thing to look at. But what we typically see happen is Rockstar makes some sort of announcement before these earnings calls. That way, Take-Two Interactive has the ability to talk about them on the call. Because Take-Two Interactive isn't going to break the news, but what they can do is actually talk about that news to their investors and their shareholders. And if they do bring up good news, their stock price would usually go up, which typically means more money for them, their investors, and their shareholders. So all in all, it's good news if Rockstar provides good news for Take-Two Interactive. So that is something we will be monitoring. That's going to be happening about 30 days from now in the 3rd week of May. Weirdly enough, this is happening on a Wednesday. Typically, it happens on a Monday, but I don't know why Rockstar or Take-Two Interactive has chosen to do it on that day. But again, typically when those earnings call happens, Rockstar have announced something right before. And unlike previous earnings calls, this time Rockstar has actually kind of promised that they're going to give us some sort of community update. So we know tomorrow in Grand Theft Auto Online, Rockstar is going to be introducing the license plate creator. And in that announcement, they also talked about how they were going to be sharing more details on that, the vehicle pricing, rebalancing, other fine-tuning efforts, and a service update soon. And while a majority of the community update I'm expecting might actually talk about Grand Theft Auto Online, there's also a good chance that Rockstar is going to talk about Grand Theft Auto 6, or as what they've called it so far, the next installment in the GTA series. And that's because the only time Rockstar has ever talked about Grand Theft Auto 6 has come in a community update, where most of the things Rockstar has discussed has had nothing to do with GTA 6. So the first time we officially heard Rockstar talk about Grand Theft Auto 6 was on February 4th, 2022. It was a community update that gave us updates on the contract, some new details for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, improvements to GTA Online, shortcuts to short trips, and so much more. But they also talked about what's next at the very bottom. They said, with the unprecedented longevity of GTA 5, we know many of you have been asking us about a new entry in the Grand Theft Auto series. With every new project we embark on, our goal is to always significantly move beyond what we have previously delivered. And we are pleased to confirm that active development for the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series is well underway. We look forward to sharing more as soon as we are ready, so please stay tuned to the Rockstar Newswire for official details. On behalf of our entire team, we thank you all for your support and cannot wait to step into the future with you. So as you just saw there, that update and the first time they talked about Grand Theft Auto 6 was the last little nugget that they threw in at the very bottom. It wasn't even 25% of the article, yet for many of us, that was what the most important thing of the entire piece was. And then on July 7th, 2022, Rockstar also put out another community update for Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Online. They talked about the latest on what's to come this summer and beyond. And at the very bottom, they ended up talking about Grand Theft Auto 6 again. They said, over the past few years, we have been steadily moving more development resources towards the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series, understanding more than ever the need to exceed players' expectations and for this next entry to be the best it can possibly be. And as a result, we are in the process of making some changes to how we support Red Dead Online. And of course, what they talked about after that was basically saying that there's not going to be any more big-time Red Dead Online updates, and it looks like they are shifting a lot of their support towards Grand Theft Auto 6. So again, It really wasn't even 25% of the entire article, yet you could call it the most important part. And the only other time we've heard from Rockstar since has been their official reaction to the GTA 6 leaks. And even though that has not come in a community update, I don't think that was obviously anything they had planned to talk about. So you could still, in a way, say that it was a Rockstar Games update and not necessarily a GTA 6 article. So you get my point here is that Rockstar have talked about Grand Theft Auto 6 in all aspects that haven't had anything to do with GTA 6. So when do I think this community update is going to come out? Well, I don't think Rockstar is going to give us the community update just for the license plate creator. That's supposed to come out tomorrow in GTA Online. And then they also gave us a date on when the prices were going to be updated for several of the current vehicles in Grand Theft Auto Online. That's on April 27th. So I feel like we have a gap in between April 27th and May 17th, which essentially gives us 4 weeks that Rockstar could give us some grandiose community update. And in that grandiose community update, they could talk about or give a teaser for what's to come next in Grand Theft Auto Online. As we know, the summer update is going to be approaching sooner rather than later. And this also gives them the opportunity to once again talk about GTA 6. And hopefully this time they give us some concrete information. Whether it be we'll finally hear something about the game later in the year or giving us a firm date on when we might be able to expect the first bit of information or the trailer or the title reveal or the logo announcement, anything like that would be fantastic. So I know a good bit of this is speculation, but a lot of it is also going on what Rockstar has done in the past and what they've said currently, in that they have promised us a community update. And in the past, the only time we've heard about Grand Theft Auto 6 is come in these community updates. So just putting 2 and 2 together, it kind of makes sense that before the big Take-Two Interactive earnings call, we might see something that tells us a little bit about the game. That would definitely be my hope, but I would love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Do you think we are going to hear from Rockstar soon in a community update about GTA 6? And do you think it has anything to do with the Take-Two Interactive earnings call that's going to be happening next month? Let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. Or, of course, if you have anything else to add, you can reach out to me on my Facebook page where you can send messages, photos, videos, and a whole lot more. Sometimes the YouTube comment section can be a mess, so it's a little bit easier to reach me over there. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.